Okay, we are 8 days out from the meet, and I really was on the fence about coming in today because, as you guys know, I pushed the main bench back to Tuesday when I normally do it on Monday. Took the taper deadlift session yesterday, which was Wednesday. Today being Thursday, like if I wanted to run like a normal speed bench session, the only real option would be today because tomorrow it wouldn't make sense running because Saturday I'm going to start the SBD session portion of my taper, so I don't want to bench Friday then SBD Saturday. So it had to be today, and with how I'm still kind of feeling and being a day closer to the bench, like I wasn't sure if I would be able to make it productive, but we're here, we're doing it, we're speed benching, so I guess I gotta put the chain on the bar and do our best to find some pop and make her as productive as possible. Thankfully, if you guys watched yesterday's vlog, the chain setup is not screwed up, and what's really nice about these Elite chain loaders is I hang them here when I'm squatting. All I gotta do for bench is grab the other end, slide it on, and it's close enough to perfect to bench with. And the plan here, well, I don't have a freaking clue. We're gonna have to see how one chain aside feels first. Really gonna fight to find the upper back for the beginning though. I mean, it doesn't feel terrible, but it really shouldn't feel terrible with how not heavy that is. So we'll put a plate on. But before we do that, if you're feeling stuck in training and no matter how much effort you're putting into the gym, you're not able to bust through that plateau, or if something is jacked up and you can't figure out how to get past it, hit the link below and join the team right now because I want to be able to help you figure out what is going on with your training, with your technique, and with your exercise selection so we can get you making better progress than ever. Inside the team, you're going to be able to get daily individualized coaching directly from me on every single thing that we're doing to make sure that you are as dialed in as possible and making the progress that you deserve. What monster did this? Somebody stuffed one of the 55s right onto the edge, so it's going to be a, there we go, balancing act to get it off without dropping it on myself. When we got here, Kabuki deadlift bar was on the deadlift platform. The trap bar was literally sitting directly on top of the Kabuki deadlift bar. People in this gym, man. I don't know, somebody in the comment section is probably going to be saying, like, well, if you don't want people ruining your equipment, just lock it up. But the thing is I have my shit in here because there's a lot of powerlifters that I want to be able to train with it, use it. So I don't think that it would be valid for me to lock it up because I do want to let people use it. I just don't want dumbasses using it. Anyways, we'll see if this feels appropriate, and realize when I was adjusting the camera I should have angled it down a little bit, but whatever. Didn't feel light, which again it shouldn't. I mean, like it should, but it shouldn't given the state of fatigue. Pack felt really good, so I'm okay with that. I'll probably lay back down and just bang out another couple sets here, and that'll be good enough for what we need it to be. Because with it not necessarily feeling light, today is not a session where I need to be forcing loading by any means. I can definitely tell tries are a little bit tired for that last big JM push, but they should be. Kind of starting to wake up and feel closer to myself. Oh no, Beata's here. Like, feels terrible but good at the same time. Like, pain-wise on the pec, perfect. Groove, perfect. Weighted hands, horrendous, but we're okay with that. Okay, last one here. But yeah, I think the best part about that whole protocol is the pec, after how big we went on Tuesday, I can't even tell that it's there, so getting optimistic for next weekend. Woohoo. They'll go golden. They'll go golden machine. Because I'm trying to think, like, what do I want to do next, and I'm not sure if it's worth running wide grip camber bar with how light I would need to go to not be too sore for what I'm going to do on Saturday. So I'm thinking we're just going to touch the cute little golden Panada press machine as our next one and just get a nice, smooth, pec squeezy type sensation. And I know that there are a lot of people that want to say the pump, the squeeze, etc. doesn't matter, and you're just wasting your time if you're going for it in training. But getting a pump, getting a squeeze, feels very good. And sometimes, like, all I really want to accomplish, like on an exercise, is making shit feel good, especially at the very end of meet prep, or something's feeling a little bit banged up, so we're gonna make shit feel good here. And this machine is spectacular for that. Probably could afford to raise the seat up a hole for the next set just to make it a little bit more good feeling, but this is gonna work. Got it over the foot pedal. Miata's job in the editing room is definitely going to be a challenging one for this vlog, just so it is not the least interesting lifting video to ever go on YouTube, because that's how it's feeling so far. Like, you're watching a fat guy bench one red and then watching a fat guy slack off on a machine press, but I think it is still important to do, because, like, this is the kind of session that is going to give me the outcome that I want to have on the platform. Like, it'd be very unwise to just go full send right now, so that's why we're scaling her the way we are. Gonna remove the foot pedal, get more stretch actually, instead of being a pansy. I don't even know if you guys can see it in the frame, but there is like a foot pedal to like help you in and out of the bottom on this thing, and with my girthiness right now, like, put it all the way down, like, it's still like not quite enough, but I can get a little more range if I took my foot off. I don't know. I shouldn't have vlogged this session. And I'm currently debating on whether or not I want to be a semi-pansy and run assisted dips again, or if I want to be an ultra pansy and just run the super easy dip machine. A guy can only allow himself to slack off so much in a given training session. I mean, I do have a lot on the assistance stack thingy-mabobber, so don't worry, we still are definitely slacking here, but that's allowing us to get nice and deep and just touch the shit that has been hurty in a way that's going to make it less hurty. So I'm okay with this call. And since the pack did get a little bit weird, well, the pack getting weird was motivation to bring dips back, because I know that touching the dips will help build it up so it gets less weird. What I'm trying to make is that this dip even though it is pretty light. Definitely the least weird the pec has felt in a while, so glad we're bringing them back. And we are absolutely not ever removing dips from the program again. Anyways, round 2 for the 3 of you still watching. Once again, very happy with how that felt. But very embarrassed that we had like 80 pounds of resistance on the stupid thing. Assistance, not resistance. Whoops. I know you guys cannot tell this by watching the vlog, but weather is thankfully pretty gross out today. And I say thankfully because the gym is really freaking empty, which means I actually get to use the prime attachment for pull downs because it feels freaking magical. And even more luckily, I got the sick, brand new, activated, thin training sweater to keep me nice and cozy. But this thing is sick because we wanted to pick a sweater base that is like thick enough to be warm. Like it's definitely way warmer than a t-shirt, definitely way warmer than like a standard Carhartt long sleeve, which is my normal winter training option. But it is thin enough that you can still move in it, doesn't get in the way under your belt, doesn't get in the way under the squat bar, doesn't get in the way on the bench pad. And because of that, you guys should probably hit the link below and order one before we take them off the site next week. I should probably add more weight because this is really light. But yeah, they're sick. Grab one. When I put it on my Instagram story today, Lily responded and said that I look like the largest UPS box. I'm not sure if that was a compliment or an insult. Anyways, round 2 coming up, and I did realize that if I want to use this handle, I should probably be doing it on a taller pull-down machine because this is more of a high row than a pull-down, but whatever. Still feels good where I want it to feel good. I'm still going for that. Scap first, double chest, slow pull. Touch the lats well. Yeah, see, we're not slacking off totally on everything here. And figure up next, we did a really big push on the reverse pec deck on Tuesday. So we'll go for a little more squeezy rear delt pull. And this machine is set up terribly for me, so we gotta bring that guy way in. Gotta get off the thing first, then bring that guy way down. Hope it feels better. Let's see. Yeah, that is familiar. Joel is walking behind the camera. I don't know if he's gonna come and say hi or not. Oh, he's disappointing all of us. Oh no. Oh. More. There he is. Everyone tell Joel if you actually miss him. Got distracted, so rest time was a little bit longer than it should have. Durrell pissed off his quadratus femoris, so I was busy inspecting his taint and giving him some ideas what to run for that, but he'll be good. And like really trying my hardest to be disciplined with shutting the reps off before it gets too hard. Because again, I want to touch shit and want to squeeze shit. I don't want shit to be like overly tired, overly sore. So we are training like someone that's afraid of fatigue for now.
Doctor,
How many reps in reserve should I be leaving at a week out from a meet?
in 1 week out?
Yeah.
Still 0. Like
Oh.
4 days out.
Yeah?
Start pulling it back.
Oh, I'm going like 17 reps in reserve right now.
17?
Yeah, probably.
So you're doing like -8 reps?
Yeah. Yeah. So like on the row, I'm actually just pushing it. It's like reverse banded.
It's actually pushing.
And the last thing we're going to run in this very sad training session is rotational hip flexor raises. And I know like I've been talking that running them standing in the basement is not as effective as running them at the gym. I think a lot of that is just because in the basement where the pull down tower is, I don't have enough space to actually like get good hip extension. So I'm just gonna do an experiment, run it standing here, so I need to get on the floor. And I need more weight, but it feels promising. Also realizing too that the loading standing, like leverage strength curve, a little bit easier than lying down. Because we're close to where we were bilateral with unilateral loading. And like I used to do standing all the time at TSC and loved it, so I definitely do think it is a matter of range of motion in the basement, not that lying is outright better than standing. And plus, doing it unilateral, I get to just go back and forth. No rest. Efficiency. Travis is making fun of me. He's up on a stair mill right now. But yeah, that's it. That's all. World's boringest training session is complete. And like, shit does not need to be exciting right now. Like, heavy work is already done. I'm not going to get any stronger. All I can do is make sure that the sensations that I need to express under the bar on the platform are dialed in, hence the speed work. I need to make sure that all of my shit that, you know, can feel a little bit clunky feels smooth, hence the machine press, the dips, etc. Need to make sure that my upper back still knows how to act like an upper back, hence the upper back work. And I need to make sure that my hips are happy, hence the hip flexors. And like, a lot of times when I have newer lifters going through a taper, they'll get to the really light sessions, the ones that we really don't want to push anything. They'll be like, can I please go heavier? I feel like I need to go heavier. I think I need to go heavier. And that's usually coming from one of two places. The first place that's the most likely is that they are nervous that if they go light, they will stop being strong. And that just is not the case. Because as long as you are pushing the bar appropriately on these light sessions, driving into it, treating it like DE, you're not going to get weaker, you're still going to get what you need out of it. The second place that it tends to come from is that, like right now, I do not want to lift anything heavy. Like, I do not want to go heavy. I don't want to pick up a heavy bar. I don't want to press a heavy bar. I don't want to touch a heavy bar. I don't want to look at a heavy bar. I'm disgusted, like looking behind the camera and seeing all of the red kilo plates stacked in the plate tree because it just grosses me out right now. And that is a reflection of pushing hard enough through the peak that I actually am tired enough that I'm like, oh, thank God we're tapering. And if you get through a peak and you're like, I still feel fucking phenomenal through the taper session, that's just a sign that the next time that you're peaking, you can probably afford to push it a little bit heavier. And like, I'm not saying overshoot and die. I'm just saying make sure we are awake and hitting RPE targets on our main lifts. Make sure we are cranking the crap out of our big accessories to extend the base slash through the taper period. And if we're doing that and you do that right, like you're gonna get to these sessions, you're gonna be like, thank freaking God we're getting a break, because that is how I'm feeling right now. Anyways, I will shut up and quit rambling. Probably gonna get on the stair mill, do a little bit of cardio touching here because I still wanna keep a tiny bit of that in. Like again, not working too hard, just doing enough that I don't die of a back pump before my third deadlift. So peace out. Have a good night. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the team.